Plotting is a major pain point, some might say pain in the butt, for many writers, and even pantsers often benefit from having a visual structure of their story's progress. And if your goal is to finish your novel and perhaps become a published author, the very first step is often plotting out your novel. I'm Janet from World Anvil, a published author obsessed with plotting, and today we're taking a look at how to visually plot out your novel with World Anvil's whiteboards. So the first step is creating a new whiteboard. I'll name mine after my novel to keep everything organised. You can change this later too. Head up to the top left to set your preferences. If you don't like a white background, you can change the colour or even add a background image. For this, we'll be using the standard hero's journey plot structure, but Whiteboards is great for the snowflake method, save the cat, or any other visual plotting method. The feature gives ultimate freedom, so feel free to experiment. First, let's get down to the premise of our story. Think of it like an elevator pitch. If you had to summarise your novel to someone else in a couple of sentences, what would you say? Let's try it now. Pause the video, head down to the comments, and share the elevator pitch of your novel. Welcome back. Now you have your core premise, use the text tool to place this right in the middle of your whiteboard. You can also write in the novel's title or working title. And if you already have a World Anvil plot article with more details, embed that here too. Now let's get plotting. The first step in the hero's journey is the ordinary world, the place where the main character is having their daily normal life, whatever that might be. Summarise this point in a single sentence and put it at the top of your whiteboard with the text tool. If you want the different plot points to be inside boxes, use the shape tool instead. The post-its tool, that's my favourite. The second step on the hero's journey is the call to adventure, also known as the inciting incident. Something happens that makes your characters go on the adventure or the journey. Again, this will depend on what you want for your story. It could be a dragon burning down their village or seeing their true love for the first time. Place this on the right, slightly lower. We're aiming to create a clockwise circle here and then use your arrow tool to connect the first and second points together. And there you have it. Keep adding all your plot points from the hero's journey like this until you have the full circle. For the full steps of the hero's journey, complete with examples, check out the blog post we've linked in the description of this video. It will take you through the whole thing. So here's an example we made together. Can you piece together the story of the hero's journey? If you're not into the hero's journey, another great way to plot a novel is using the 3-act structure. Instead of thinking of your story in a circular way, divide your novel into 3 parts: a beginning, a middle, and an end, with periods of rising and decreasing action. Here's how it looks. But maybe you prefer a more visual approach. If the hero's journey and the 3-act structure seem too strict, you can also try storyboarding, a looser approach to plotting. With this method, you plot your novel by connecting images or other graphics in the whiteboard to create your story structure, like this. You can add notes to them too, using the text tool. This helps you create a sequence of ideas you can write and expand on. There are so many other ways to plot a novel, like the snowflake method, save the cat, and more. And if you'd like more videos unpacking these methods, please let me know. Since Whiteboards gives you total freedom, you can use whichever method you prefer with this tool. So now it's time to get plotting. You ready? Let's grab our hammer and go world build.